Hello, thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast. This is episode 181. I'm Grant Fierro here with Mike Medina. How's it going, Mike?
Right? It's warming up here a little bit, even though it's
That's a
it's
plus.
warming up, and yeah. But here's the thing, dude. But yet it's saying it's gonna snow. The scheduled weather.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
What the fuck, dude? It warmed up. Majority of the snow melted. My dog's having a great time. I'm taking her for the best walk, and then also weather, and it's telling me it's gonna snow
It's
again, dude.
it's funny how every week we get a
Weather update.
weather update out in Illinois. That's how the show always starts now.
I feel like anyone from the Midwest that listens is just like they are. Oh yeah, yeah. It's so true. It's so true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure it's relatable.
It's funny. It's funny because it'll warm up to like 30 degrees, right? And that's warm.
That's insane.
That's considered warm. Or like 40 is like, yo, we might as well just go grill some carne asada. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, let's talk about skating, I guess.
We have a pretty big list of topics this week. I don't think there's anything huge that happened, but we have a few video parts, some sponsor talk.
I think there was some big thing in my
There's
opinion.
a couple big things. Yeah, so let's start off. One thing I know, Mike, you're hyped on. I enjoyed it as well. Wade DeSarmo dropped the video part for Grand Selection.
And that is the big thing of the week.
Yeah, that's it.
Because, I mean, it's been pretty anticipated. He's talked about it for a year.
Yeah, he did mention
You know
it
what
on
I
the
mean?
Nine Club, etc.
I still think top 5 9 club, by the way. Just going to throw that out there.
It's a good episode.
Underrated as fuck. Him talking about karate is the best. It's my favorite. Anyway, the part. I love that we're getting. Okay, so he switched sponsors. We get a dose of Wade in every single primitive edit, which I think they're great. Releasing a good amount of footage, a healthy amount of footage, and like including the whole team, which I think is great. I think it's sick that you can quote unquote call at this point, right? But we're getting.
Mike, you're breaking up. Sorry, can you go back just like 5 seconds?
Yeah, it's all good. I was saying I feel it's crazy that like he's almost like considered like an OG now, But we're getting like a good amount of footage from a dude that just switched sponsors that found a new home. It almost feels like he's remotivated to get back out there and shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, honestly, in the past, since he got on Primitive, we've gotten more Wade footage than we had in years.
His entire career with DGK, almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like I'm not trying to hate on his career with DGK because I obviously think he helped make the brand for sure. But I think that the way that Primitive releases their footage, whether it's a clip or two, it's like they always throw that team montage in everything. And I think that's
as
well sick.
Primitive travels. Off the top of my head, I would say they travel probably more than any other board company. And
that's a fair assumption.
And it's usually a pretty big squad on each trip. So if you're pro, you're going to be going on a lot of trips. The more you're traveling, obviously, the more footage you're most likely going to be getting.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as that Primitive Never video, he shared a part with Diego. He had a good amount of footage in there. He was traveling a bunch. He's out with those dudes, and he stacked. And
he had his welcome clips too.
Wasn't that there was
within the parks?
Yeah, it was just like
right.
It was at Beebles Park.
Yeah, I remember the switch Stevie.
Yeah, over the hip. So sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get this grand part as well. There's some
fire, some serious fire in there.
Toronto footage. I must say, actually, before I forget, his ender, that line is
switch hard back tail is fucked.
But I thought it was. Doesn't he switch back nose blunt and then switch hard flip front nose?
Whatever you want to call it.
How's that? Okay.
You can call it a back tail back. It's like 180 nose grind.
Okay. Anyway. That spot is so bad. It's really like the worst ground
horrible.
Ever. That ground is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm sure the benches would be great on good ground.
Where is that in Canada?
It's in Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah.
And P-Rod had a crazy line there in the past as well.
Dude,
I don't know how people kill. I mean, I don't know. I get that people can skate them, but just understand it's not like Wade skated some perfect bench spot and did a crazy line. It's like that spot. That's a real street spot. Like that ground is so bad.
Yeah, the back nose blunt to fucking to fakie is so sick.
Yeah.
I saw a look at what page, but dude, the loop of it is literally just so sick. Like the way it's fucking.
Yeah, I could see that being a good loop trick. The way his shoulders turn.
Yeah.
I did also want to point out his switch flip crook on that. It's that spot you roll on concrete. It's like a metal shootout ledge thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was super good. I've never been at that spot.
Oh, it was like the trick right before it, right?
Yeah, I've never been there, but I've heard it's pretty hard to skate, and he did it super good. And that's a crazy trick. It's not at all a common trick.
Awesome, dude. I don't know. I thought it was sick. I think it went from a waste. I'm glad that we got it this. How long they've been talking about doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure
one other thing,
Spencer even mentioned it on his 9 Club.
Oh, really?
For some reason, I want to say that he even mentioned Grand Parts coming out or some shit like that. I could be wrong, but for some reason,
Grand Collection has been pretty consistent with their own videos, which is sick as
yeah. I also had no idea that Diego was on the brand.
Well, that was the first thing that they've ever used him in.
Gotcha. No intro, huh?
No, he just had a trick in it and had his name in the credits, and that was sick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm back. I think Grand is so sick.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially that one, like the thing that goes straight down the middle vertically.
Yeah, that thing is hard.
That is fucking sick. I feel like people are gonna steal that out of vertical text logo.
It looks great.
I agree.
Great. It's different.
That's the first one I've seen it with. I know Supreme did it a long time ago, a couple years ago, but
Mm-hmm.
They'll just throw that shit at any angle and it's all good, dude. Supreme, that shit'll sell.
For sure. I mean, they've sold a brick. They could sell anything.
Money machine.
Yeah, the money machine. The list goes on and on. Let's see. So, actually, Mike, you know a little bit more about this than I do, but Moose posted about. I haven't seen it, but you
No, he didn't post about it. He didn't post about it. Like I got tagged in a Fillet. Okay, so you and I, and pretty much the entire skate industry, for this matter, had already assumed that Filament had either closed shop or sold whatever. You know, they did.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was done.
Right. We never really talked about it, so it's like I feel like it just kind of got swept under the rug for like
faded out.
In general, yeah, just faded out totally, right? So I randomly got like screenshot it, or like, you know how you can like send a post or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, from somebody, and it was like Filament's last post from like December of last year or some shit. I forgot when it was from a long time ago, dude. But or not, I shouldn't say it's that long ago. It was a while ago though, right? Okay. In the comments, like the first one that's highlighted is like Moose commenting like, "Hey, so what's going on with the brand? I'm on my last pair of shoes." And it's just like, dude, that's fucking nuts, right? Like this is a signature model they gave him. It's not like he just is asking for like the basic fucking thing, you know? Like they gave this guy a on it already. So clearly he was like a flagship of the brand, so to speak, right? Like he was a big name for the brand if you want to put his name on a shoe, right?
Yeah.
Dude, what do you make of that? Like, assume the brand went out of business. I get that. But what do you like? This is not the first time we last couple years, not with a skate. Same shit with Expedition 1, just as an example.
Yeah, I mean, it's just lack of communication within a brand. It is pretty bad that on.
How does that happen? How the fuck do you let that happen? That's my question.
Because they don't know how to handle it, or they don't want to handle it.
So Tim Gavin Company?
Tim Gavin.
He's an OG.
No. Well, Mike. Tim Gavin got way out of Filament. He started it, and then he split.
Okay. Glad to know that. I don't think so. I'm glad.
I didn't know. I don't think if Tim Gavin was involved, that would have been handled like that.
Okay, I agree. Because it's just like, you know what I mean? He's been around forever.
Yeah.
Man, that whole situation is weird. It's kind of dumb that we're talking about it now because it seems like so old, you know?
Yeah,
but more so the topic of just like this happened.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. I mean, as far as you mentioned Expedition 1, we've actually got more info.
Spencer,
we've got more info in the past 2 weeks about that than ever, really. with Spencer Hamilton as well as Ryan Gallant mentioning kind of just the lack of communication. They didn't know what was happening.
But doesn't that seem crazy to you? These dudes had a board with their name on it.
Yeah, it's insane, but
it's like it's just like some flow guy.
I agree that it is crazy. It is definitely crazy. But I mean, it really shows you how quick things can change and how a brand has a lot of power over the team in certain circumstances.
It also made me think, like, there's a reason why these other brands that have been around forever are still around and still thriving. You know what I mean? It's like clearly they are doing the right things.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to Gallant's 9 Club, he talks about like
it's kind of what I was in reference to.
He was saying he can't be bitter because Expedition 1 took such great care of him for so long, and how those dudes were getting paid so much, and that's rad. And he was saying how Troy, I think he mentioned, was
but you can
dudes to have a good living and pay them well, and that's super cool, of course. But then at the end of the day, like if things slow down for the company and then they've spent so much money on those dudes, then that's kind of like, I mean, we all know what happened to Expedition 1. It just was gone one day.
The thing is, Ryan Gallant had that approach to the brand ending, right?
Yeah.
But look at what Spencer's response to it was. He was like not cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it also could be two different places in their lives.
I agree.
I don't know their actual age difference, but
me neither. But I agree. I get what you're saying.
Is still more relevant in skateboarding than Ryan Gallant is.
I think that Ryan Gallant, smoked, and that's like why he took his hiatus and stopped skating, quote unquote, you know. But it's like, I think that if he were to stay healthy and wanted to make a resurgence, he's definitely capable of doing that. Like, he's fucking.
He is for sure, and this might sound crazy to say, but I mean, Gallant, even like for me growing up watching skating, like Gallant wasn't like a huge name that I watched. Of course, I was familiar with him, had seen him skate, but after his 9 Club this week, I went back and watched Gallant footage, and I was like, wow, like this dude is so
he's insane, dude.
Like, psycho good.
Insane.
The first thing I think of with Ryan Gallant is Clipper flick back.
Of course.
But it was
best trick done on Clipper, man.
A lot of people say that. It's definitely up there.
I'm gonna have to go with
on that one. And so I think that's actually a cool thing about the 9 Club, or just interviews in general. But I think specifically the 9 Club, because they'll touch a lot on different parts of their career. And it's cool to listen to Gallant talk about him skating and the different sponsors.
I like hearing the opposite approach. Yeah.
You can go back and go look up that dude's video parts and almost like re-enjoy them for the first time. Or maybe you have never seen the part that he talks about and you get to watch it.
Right. I just like that we got both sides of the story, or you know what I mean? Like, two different opinions on the same situation.
Yeah, and I mean,
I don't know. I feel like that should never have to be a thing that you just like find out you're not on a team from.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad way for it to be handled. But speaking of Moose, before I almost forgot to even mention it, it seems like you mentioned it. I went on Moose's Instagram. He tagged him that he's going to be involved in the resurgence of, I believe it's owned by someone in Japan. Fallen.
Yeah, something like that. That seems so crazy, weird.
It's very, very strange.
And then we heard about just a couple weeks ago, what's his face got on Circa after just cutting their entire skate program.
Who was that? Brockman,
yeah. I couldn't think of who it was. Brockman.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Those two brands make no fucking sense to me right now.
None. I mean, my only guess is that whoever's owning them, like, that could be like a cheaper skate shoe in other countries that we have no idea even exists there, and they make money from that. But the thing that confuses me, especially with Circa, is just the lack of, like, I don't know, it's like things like they just stop posting on Instagram. There's no team all of a sudden, and then like someone gets put on. Like there's no communication to the public of what's happening, which just
and they're like
everyone confused.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, and their departure literally came like right after they gave Neen a pro shoe.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Circa putting Brockman on is like talking about Expedition 1. It's like if I woke up tomorrow and someone was like, "This dude's on Expedition 1," I'd be like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
Well, that's
kind of how it fucking was. That's kind of how it was. We heard about Kenny Hoyle, we heard about Gallant, and then all of a sudden, Kelly Hart's pro.
Yeah, but I mean, Expedition wasn't dead. But yes, it was.
That's what I mean, though. But like, this is a guy that they had kicked off. They didn't turn pro already, and all of a sudden, these other dudes are gone. You're pro now. Just see,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The expedition stuff's wild. I am interested in the Fallen situation as I don't know anything about it. I'm also kind of just curious how Moose seems to be involved or how he got involved in all that. But I don't know, man. We'll see.
let's just get.
We will see. But starting a skate shoe company, I'm sure everyone has heard this said countless times, but it's just it seems impossible.
In like the skate climate right now, where it's like two brands running everything,
It just seems impossible.
pretty crazy, man.
I mean, I wasn't planning on talking about this because there is no announcement yet. But if anyone that listens to the show goes on the Slap message boards, I'm sure you've seen all the Huff talk of maybe the team getting cut, the shoes are going to stop, and whatever. A lot of changes over there, and that's crazy to me. Like, Huff is looked at as like a pretty big company. They have a good amount of dudes on the team. They just put more dudes on the team. Like, if they're bailing out, it just seems crazy that other companies would try. And not to hate on someone for trying, but it's just like, it just seems so challenging to make it work. But, I mean,
I'll
do what you got to do.
I would never want to start a skate shoe brand.
No. Never.
Maybe they'll do it.
I wouldn't either. Speaking of sponsor changes, this is a pretty wild little topic and story we have here. Terry Kennedy goes on Instagram, his new Instagram, because he lost his
so messiest dude.
And he says he's off Baker. He thanks everyone, whatever. It's all love, so something along those lines, except Andrew Reynolds. He comments on his own post like really 20 plus times. And the funny thing is, I want to pull it up. I don't think he did this on purpose, but he said a double negative. He said, "I don't have no respect for Andrew Reynolds," which is hilarious. But yeah, very, very strange. And then the story continues. A couple of days later, he goes on Instagram again, posts a video, and says that it's nothing personal. His split with Baker is not personal, which makes absolutely no sense.
All the way personal.
Exactly. After the first video and his comments are very personal. And then he says it's not personal.
I think it seems ridiculous, in my opinion, for a grown man to be on this airing out like emotions and shit. For one, not saying he's his own man, I'm my own man. We're different. Yep. I would never do that. Also, another thing is like, you've quit / kicked off last year.
Not that long ago. The whole donut thing happened. Obviously, way in the past,
exactly.
Donut came back. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
what's going on?
I don't know, but this. If you're Baker,
look on that.
Why does it matter? Like, do you think he's doing that much for Baker, Mike?
No, with the way that Baker has marketed themselves has been brilliant.
I think the dudes that are selling Baker boards are a lot
of kids. Oh, for sure.
I think Gator influences so many people to buy Baker boards.
Dude, I hear it. All kids that skate the park and shit.
Yeah, this sick thing about Cater, this little side topic.
16. He's 16.
Yes, but not even that. It's that every little kid, an 11-year-old at the skate park, as well as you, who's like 15 years older than that kid, and someone that's like 40-something, all think Cater's sick.
Yep.
Because he doesn't skate. Like, maybe that 11-year-old kid thinks Cater's cool, thinks maybe like a quote-unquote Instagram dude is cool, that like a 30-year-old would be like, I don't want to watch that dude skate. But everyone's down to watch Cater skate.
I agree.
Which is rad.
I agree. And it's like, I think that T-Funk is another huge part of the brand.
Yep.
Is a huge part of the brand right now. And those are the dudes that almost, be honest, those are probably one of the dudes I took You know what I mean? Like when Shane and Spanky and all those doing Lenosi and TK for that matter, when they all like their boards somehow left the racks and all these other they make room for the
Yeah, you have
sense.
to make room.
You have
But,
to.
I mean, what is Terry Kennedy doing? To be honest,
Skating skate parks. He's skating skate parks and he's doing tail slide big spins.
Yeah, so it's like
that's like seriously.
Surprised me that he's not one sponsor.
If you look at that page, it's just.
I'm not trying to hate or like be disrespectful, but it's like I don't know. They have these other dudes they need to put on, and we don't even know what happened at the end of the day. Neither of us know what happened. The whole thing with Reynolds, who knows? But I mean that's at least a part of it. It's
doesn't
not like
seem like
dropping footage all the time.
And it doesn't seem like Reynolds is the type of dude to like be sketchy and do something sketchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Based on what we've heard from like every other dude that's ever been on Baker, I'm gonna believe their side of the story. At least at this point.
I don't know, man. The whole thing is just so messy. You know
what
I mean?
And like you said, it's just
it's weird for a grown man to do that.
People go on Instagram with those. I want to bring up another example, and I'm not saying this again just to like hate on this dude, but when Yoshi Tannenbaum,
that whole Nike thing,
that whole Nike thing, like I don't know why dudes go so
would do that. I agree.
Instagram with like something that's internal between them and their sponsor. Like,
I agree.
If let's say like you're a TM for a company and you see this dude handle a situation like that, I feel like you
never sponsor a guy like that.
Yeah, like it's just like publicly emotional. Like that stuff needs to be like that's not stuff that needs to be on social media.
In my opinion, I think it's just too emotional in general.
Yeah, but it really doesn't need to be the public's information.
I agree. It really doesn't. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Yeah, like I said, we haven't had a TK board in forever. We haven't seen TK footage in just as long, seemingly. So it's like I think that I don't mean to sound disrespectful, like you said, but I think it's just kind of going to blow over, and that's going to be that.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. What else do we got here? We have actually this is an interesting topic. Manolo's tapes on Instagram. He posted Ave nollie flipping a trash can that was on its side. He went straight at it, nollie flipped right over it. And he said, oh, that's, I'm going to paraphrase, said it's like, this is a proper nollie flip over something. Basically, throwing a little shade over at Tyshawn Jones for his nollie flip and his killer.
I loved it.
And it definitely bugged some people, including Tyshawn and Kevin Bradley and Strobeck.
Yeah, I don't even see the shade, to be honest.
Yeah, what do you mean?
How in the world could you possibly? No, I mean like how in the world could you possibly hate on Tyshawn's nollie flip?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Ring stat.
It
makes no sense. I didn't even see this post. Haven't heard anything about this.
Yeah,
that makes no fucking sense. Anyone say anything except how sick that nollie flip is?
Yeah, I mean, actually, on a new 9 Club Experience came out today, and they discussed this as well. But it's
I didn't even realize this was a thing.
The comments are pretty wild.
What a dumbass thing to get upset about.
Yeah, those dudes were pretty upset. And I mean, I don't know. Again, it's like, is it worth freaking out on the dude on Instagram? I don't know, but I also don't know why.
I think you could leave. Yeah, that's what I'm more so like confused about. Why did that dude post about that? That seems so stupid.
It was just a little, I guess, like passive. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Abe's nollie flip was sick, of course, but like,
who hated on it?
Like antagonizing. Like he knew he was gonna stir a bunch of stuff up. You know.
My question is like, who else besides that guy thinks that Tyshawn's nollie flip is whack?
I don't know. You can't hate on Tyshawn's nollie flip.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
anyway, that's really like the tallest nollie flip ever.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't even understand where this guy's like beef is coming from. He doesn't like it.
What he's trying to say is, Aves is more. I don't know. What I think he's trying to say is that Ave went straight at the can.
As far as like both trucks getting over it.
Yes, but Tyshawn's is over it too, but it's shifty.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't. I don't see
shifty, and the fact that
it
was a little to the side when he popped, but the trucks are.
I guess. Yeah, for sure. Like clearly over it. Not even close.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh, that's just a weird one. I don't know. That guy's a dumbass, honestly.
I mean, I thought this post
That
was
was.
outlandish, but I've seen some of his edits and enjoyed them. But
Oh, I don't even know. I'm just saying for this particular post. That was.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
It
was
was
just
weird, but anyway. What do we got? We got Bobby DeKaiser.
especially
Well,
to
go ahead.
use Ave as the example.
I know that's so
Like
ironic.
that's his fucking guy anyway. Like you didn't even use the right example. Shane O'Neill, I'd have been like, okay, that's like stirring some shit up. But like you used Ave. I bet you if you ask Ave which one is more sick, I bet you he says TJ.
Well, Tyshawn's was also 3 times as tall. Not that nollie flipping the can on his side isn't crazy, but nollie flipping one standing up is like.
I'm just saying that if the guy you're filming doesn't have a problem with the guy you're trying to throw shade at, why even throw the shade?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to?
You know what I mean?
I hear you. I agree.
That's just ass backwards.
I do want to talk about Bobby DeKaiser. He had a very, very good footage in this
times
great Kate Mag uphill video.
Yeah. You ever seen anyone do the big spin flip switch nose manual like that?
Big flip fakie manual. No. I don't remember seeing one. I mean, I'm sure. I would guess it's been done.
I'm assuming it's been done. I'm trying to think of one. I know that's what the crazy part is.
That was just like maybe for some reason he didn't like it.
Well, he did like whatever because he scrapes. Like his tail hits the bump
on the way out. Yeah, but that was like the most.
I thought it was awesome, but then he goes like whatever.
It wasn't like he like it. It looked like he had control.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know
for sure.
Yeah, that's fine if he was picky, but that's
why I posted that clip because I was just like, dude, this is like the best thing that's not in the video.
I like when skaters are picky about like stuff being used though, because it means they really care.
I mean, he's Bobby too. He's one of those dudes that's like a legacy skater, you know, like that.
His
body of work
definitely wants his footage to be a certain way, and if he was happy with it,
he's not right. Like he's not the interview guy.
No, I could also
you don't
the big flip fakie manual. I don't know if he's done it, but I wouldn't be surprised if James Espinoza has done it.
I'm pretty sure Lucas does it in that Bon Voyage video.
Really?
Yeah, I could be fucking off though.
I really bet James has done it.
James Espinoza, isn't he also in that video?
No.
What did he ride for?
Wait, are you talking about Bon Voyage? Daniel Espinoza was in that.
Oh, yeah, okay. There we go.
James, well, I don't know what boards he used to get.
Is James Espinoza the one that's the real estate agent now?
No, that's Daniel. James is on, you know the company.
Are they the same? Are they related?
No, I don't think they are.
Oh, that's fucking stupid. All right.
They both have the most like relaxed skate style too. It's really funny.
Got it.
They really
which one do I like?
They're trying.
I like James.
You probably like both.
Which one? No, I like Daniel.
You're probably more familiar with Daniel.
That's the one I like.
You should watch James though. His skating's so good. James is like more.
I mean, I've definitely seen it. I just can't think of it.
He does some
Wait, who did he ride for?
He skates for Delish.
Okay.
But I don't know who he used to skate for.
Sounds like the name of a gay bar.
Have you watched the Delish, like their Instagram videos and stuff?
No, I don't follow them, to be honest.
They're pretty funny.
All right, I'll take a look.
I mean, it's what's some entertainment.
As long as
it's Tanner.
What?
Tanner Lawler, who was on Skateflay a couple weeks ago, just texted me and said that Kevin Bradley tagged Manolo and said, "I want to see you nollie flip over a germ." This is the plus of Instagram beef. It's so funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Mike, did you watch the Sir Palmer Rough Cut weekend?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
So good,
dude. So sick. I liked that video when it came out a whole ton. So whenever I get rough cuts of shit that I already like, I get more hyped.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like that. I don't know. I just like seeing like the crazy spot approaches. Okay, so we can see like a rail battle or like a ledge battle, right? But like
Hmm.
with like the unique spot battles,
Yes,
like the
like the
bumps
ender.
into shit, or like, that's what I was going for. But like I like seeing, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like it's more like exciting. I don't know. That's the wrong word to use.
No, but I know what you
I
mean,
just
because let's say someone works for a rail trick. Of
mm-hmm.
course, it's great to see the tries, but I think you have a little more understanding of like what they're going to be struggling with. When you see that switch
Yeah.
flip on that crazy steep bank to bank gap thing, it's like you might be like, oh, he just switch flipped it, and then you see the temps, you're like, look how steep that bank is,
Yes.
and you see all the
Yeah. I like
tricks, and you're like, it really seemed like it would be
woof.
impossible
Yeah.
to roll away from it. Like he just kept shooting out,
Yeah.
and he somehow
Yeah.
held on to one.
Like how many times did he shoot out? And we're just like, oh man,
Dude, I
I
loved
don't know
how
about that. You know.
hyped they were when he did it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
this
mean,
is
dude,
just
that's
ridiculous.
a heavy one in the streets, man.
That was pretty gnarly.
Yeah. I
Rush
mean,
Hour with the
dude,
weekend dudes is just amazing, though.
I was just gonna say, and those weekend dudes, like they edit so well.
Like
Like
Grant
their video
Yampura,
projects are all done
I don't
well,
remember
dude.
what trick it was. It might be that switch flip. Grant is like yelling after the tries, and it was so funny. And Joe
Speaking
on,
of weekend, dude. Speaking of weekend, what's his fucking face? Gordo.
yeah, Jordan Taylor.
Jordan Taylor, dude. He just did the Muska recreation, the tail slide in the rain. Did you happen to catch that?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Wow, dude. No, it's not. It's like he posted on Instagram of like of 2 videos where you can like
Yeah, I
swipe.
haven't seen it.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's literally him wiping his hair out of his face and everything, dude. It's fucking
Dude,
great.
what did he
That's got
tail
to be like
slide?
the funniest dude in skating. Like
What did he tail
he's
slide?
up there. Just some random ass rail. Just some random ass rail.
He's so funny.
Yeah, dude, he's up there. The Bob Ross commercial still is like standout comedy
Yeah,
for me.
dude, he's the sickest.
Yeah.
He has such a sick line in that Sir Palmer video at night where he rolls up on the bank and front board shoves like a bench, but he goes off
Mm-hmm.
the bank onto it.
Mm-hmm.
I love his skating.
And they do VX well, which if
They
it's done
do.
well,
I
I got
would
no
say they
problem with
might
it.
do it the best.
I liked Jamie's video, was fine.
Yeah. A lot of people do it good,
That
though.
was
You're right. But yeah, Weekend consistently uses it well.
I agree. I think they use it the best.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think they do it. Oh, Beagle, obviously, is just because he's such a fucking legend at it. I think of him when I think of VX footage at this point. But I mean,
It's
weekend dudes,
that
especially for someone who like me, who has actively said I don't like VX footage, or I don't prefer it, I should say, right?
Yeah.
I expect it from a weekend video, and that's what I want.
Mhm.
And that's sick. That's saying a lot. You know what I mean?
What do you think? I think we've talked about this before, but what do you think? Actually, this Converse video is like that, I think. It's cropped HD footage. Do you like that?
Cropped HD footage, huh?
Like, you know how VX,
I
if
don't
you
know.
watch VX footage on YouTube,
Yeah.
you see the black
Yeah,
bars?
yeah, I know what
I
you're talking
think
about.
I don't know why, but I like it. Like HD cropped footage, I think it looks sick.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't really have.
Yeah,
I guess I don't really have any feeling towards
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It is what it is. It either looks bad or looks good. So I guess it doesn't look bad.
Those dudes in that whole edit though, like Jamie Platt was killing it. Felipe Bartolome, and a couple other European dudes. I think, and I'm familiar with some of those dudes just from watching like Gray Skate Mag has done videos like this before. But it's obviously like a very good idea, I think, to toss Bobby in the mix, because I think at this point, like, dudes, a lot of people are going to click on a video if they see Bobby's in it.
I will every single time. 10 out of 10.
Like, Mike, let's be honest here. If Bobby wasn't in this video, do you think you would have watched it?
Nope. I'm gonna be totally honest. That's me being totally fucking honest.
Fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, it's a great idea to toss a dude like Bobby in an edit like that, where I'm sure in Europe these dudes are more known, and I've heard of them and seen them skate. But a lot of dudes here,
you know, how they're like big shit popping, you know?
Yeah, so you might as well toss in a dude like Bobby that's just a huge name that everyone loves to watch.
It's pretty crazy that Euro brands are well known here now.
Yeah.
Like growing up, we didn't know shit about anything over there. They had to make they had to make like divisions of brands to send them over, like fucking Europe Element.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say there still is that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people have transcended it, right? Like Yarne and what's his face?
Yarne's, I think, like
Nassim.
pro for Element Europe.
But not pro for Element?
I'm pretty sure Yarne's Element Europe pro.
God, I want to know. I want to know what the
I'm
fuck
almost
that means.
100% positive.
I'd like.
What does it
I'd
mean? It
really
probably
like to know
means.
what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would love to know what the fuck that means. That's for sure, dude. Some dumbass shit if that's true.
Dude,
What?
what
the
element
fuck?
probably just has to
That
do
is.
with budgeting and pay and like
I would love what the
going on
fuck
certain
that
trips or something.
means, dude.
I don't know. I don't know, but Yarnay goes.
Out of
That's a good
here,
reminder. Everyone should go watch Never Skateboard. Part goes. Part is so good.
dude. Yeah,
So
maybe
good.
I'll post a clip. Yeah, I will post a clip after this.
Yeah, let's get it. Jackson Pills,
Yeah.
welcome to OJ
Oh my
Wheels.
God, dude. That
Mike,
fucking kickflip. Are you
very
kidding me, dude?
that kickflip.
That lofting, dude. Like,
I don't know how
literally, I don't know how you're that, and it looks like you're in the air forever.
Dude, it was a special kickflip.
A ton of Jackson. I can think of so many clips from Jackson Pills where it looks like he's just fucking in the air, dude. Just flying across the phone, man. I'm a big Jackson fucking rules. Okay, just as an example, what about the fucking remember the possible? How long is he fucking in the air for?
Wait, the what?
The pole jam late impossible thingy.
Oh yeah, I don't know how he did that.
Dude, what? Have you seen it in Fast?
You know what I want? I want someone like him and his homies. If one of his sponsors, somebody needs to help this dude build a DIY with a bank pole jam like that, and just let him film tricks. Because if he did pole jam late impossible, I'm sure he's got some.
What else can he do? I'm sure he can do everything. Clearly, his pole jam balance and control is next level shit.
Dude, that's the type of trick. Like, I don't think we're ever seeing anybody do that again.
I'll tell you right now. I wish it was a fucking Welcome to Spit video, but Spit. It is what it is. I know, that's what I'm like. It is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, did you notice this is super random? When you posted that kickflip, he did that nollie flip on flat. I was like, that was kind of a weird nollie flip.
I know. I think that's why he kept it in there.
Well, I went on his Instagram and he posted that clip as well. And you know the little reflective things in the street, like those little squares? He bonked off of that when he did it. That's why it was so weird.
Oh, I didn't even notice. It was like a little tiny shitty
he like
valley
bonked off of it. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Because I was like,
I didn't even notice that.
Weird. Like, why did he do that low?
I've watched that clip like a bunch of times and I've never noticed that too.
I wouldn't have noticed unless I read his caption. He's like, I love nollie flipping off those little things. I'm like, oh, that's why it was so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does a little baby nollie flip, then kickflips a trash can.
And like way above the trash can, dude.
Yeah, it's so crazy. New Balance numeric.
Yeah.
Adriatic.
Sick. Whoever's doing their videos, you better give that dude a raise.
Yeah, they do very, very good videos.
Projects are great.
I would
Frankie back-to-back bangers over the
dude. Oh, one thing I wanted to touch on. Frankie back nose once that gnarly rail. And
he does it like locked in, dude.
Yes, he was locked. Jake Darwin shot the photo of it and he posted like the story behind it. And Frankie was saying how he had never back nose bunted a street rail, so he wanted to get that one. And he had to do it twice for Darwin to get the photo that he wanted. And I was like, dude, that's so buck. He goes from never back nose bunting a rail in the streets to I think the thing was
to doing it twice.
Yeah, and
dude, it was massive.
That rail was gnarly.
Oh yeah.
Is that your MVP in this one for you?
I really liked Davis's footage though.
Dude, Davis.
Nah, Frankie. The way Frankie full cabs shit is like I could watch that all day.
Yeah. Dude, the frontside flip too.
That was awesome. I like that they did it. They put them back to back.
Oh, dude, Frankie's so good.
I know.
Yeah, but that was crazy on that frontside flip because where the stairs, he had to go over the end of the stairs because the ground started there before it was like you couldn't land.
I also think Tom Knox's shit was fucking awesome.
I love watching Tom Knox too. That's a good thing to point out. Dude, for me,
I liked the whole thing, honestly. I'm
David,
not gonna say I did.
David's skating was so rad. The ollie over to Crook, the way he put the inside.
Oh, that was gangster as shit.
I
almost posted that clip.
That's dangerous.
Quick feet line looks grade A, dude.
The crook,
Like,
and then it bounces out of it, the crook on the other ledge.
yeah, that was awesome.
So good.
I'm
David's
glad that he's.
underrated.
When I interviewed him,
Mhm.
no, I don't mean this. When I interviewed him, he wasn't sure about his status with New Balance, and now on the fucking team, going on trips, getting video projects done with them.
Yeah.
Like, that's sick as fuck. I
That's what's
love
up.
it.
New Balance,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like I said about Primitive, how Primitive travels a lot, puts out a lot of videos. New Balance puts out a ton of videos from trips all the time as well.
Yeah.
I think if you're a dude on New Balance and you're getting sent on those trips, like you're just immediately going to start putting out more footage.
I
Like
agree.
everyone's just going to see you become more relevant, which is sick.
I think that they see the value in that too.
Yeah.
I think that they see the value in video marketing as opposed to anything else, because you don't really see them like a ton of New Balance ads or a ton of New Balance shit. You know.
Yeah,
Did you see the most?
It's like they did the Marquise Henry, like that running shoe he made, the 420 or whatever.
To be honest with you, I don't even
Oh, really?
know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, their videos just stand out because they really are great.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
they're
They
great.
completely stand out. Their video projects always stand out to me. Oh, geez. Am I got not talking about how Furton went too?
How what?
Holy how fucking hard Jack Curtin went in on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. He's so fucking good still.
I don't remember it. Like a rail
Dude.
trick, I want to say.
Yes, I want to say it was a pretty big.
Wow, that was
dude.
Nuts, dude.
He's fucking sick. What's going on with Skate Mental, dude? They did a 50% off the entire fucking store thing. That's a really weird sign.
I don't know. I think they're just kind of switching stuff up. Like there was all the distributors.
Strange. Yeah, and we heard about Jake Anderson leaving already, so that seems weird.
Yeah, there's been
this year?
For sure.
This year or last year?
What about Jake?
Yeah.
Those rumors started this year. Oh, when did he go pro?
No. When did he go
this
pro?
year?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the fact that you turn a guy pro and all of a sudden there's is.
Well, I just think
kind of
at least
weird news.
My guess was
and you did a 50%, pretty gnarly.
Well, there was Skate Metal. Obviously, like Staba had what was his distribution?
I remember it was with 3D
at the time, yeah. And that was like up in the Bay Area, like he had the Single Rock Park or whatever. And then Skate Metal was like through Grizzly, and then now it's with it's called Last Call Distribution, and it's some of the same dudes from that Grizzly thing, but I don't know if Grizzly's actually connected or if it's like solo now. But it's Nothing Special Bearings, Skate Metal, and then I think one other brand. So it might just be like reorganizing and a bunch of stuff's getting moved and they're trying to sell a bunch of boards or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Love Diego. Hate the name of that brand.
Really? I think that name's sick.
Nothing Special.
Yeah.
Why would I buy some shit that's not special?
That's the point. It's different.
I think it's not different. I think it's.
What do you mean it's not different? What other brands have
nothing like that? Special? It's literally called Nothing Special.
Exactly.
Might as well video.
Might as well what?
Might as well call it throwaway video. Not that good bearings.
I just think it's funny.
Sort of good. A bit average. What does this mean? Nothing special? I want special.
Then it's not for you, I guess.
Clearly. Clearly, dude.
Corey Kennedy
having
a part in Pump on This, the next Skate Rats video. Sibo Walker confirmed this on Instagram.
Thank God.
And there's been a lot of talk about that video coming out. I would assume that it's like maybe
a lot of Corey related.
2019. Yeah, but I mean, Sibo's like posted a bunch of stuff. Like
yeah. But I think that the majority of the hype from that video right now is people talking about Corey having a part.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone wants to see it.
I mean, that's been a huge topic on all of our minds since the whole thing happened. Is Corey able to skate? Has he been skating? What's he been doing? Blah, 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 blah. Now here we finally get a fucking video part. So shut up. We get a fucking, we got our prayers are answered.
Can't wait to watch
Dude, I can't wait. I wonder how many pairs of Vans he's going to be wearing in it.
I don't think that much, but maybe some.
How many Vans, how many clips with Vans you think he'll have?
I don't know, because I don't think he skated them that much before he got locked up, but maybe he stacked a bunch in them. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Every time you see a clip of him now, photos for that matter, he's Vans.
He had old schools in his. I think he had one trick in Doll, and he had old schools.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's crazy. Corey really started the whole toe cap thing.
Started it. No one cared about that until one guy did it.
But he also he skated that shoe for years before they made it.
Bro, he completely pioneered an entire trend that every single shoe brand copied.
That's pretty
crazy.
Cool. That's sick.
Crazy to think about.
Sick. I love that.
It's also whack that he lost one sponsor, and guess who it was?
So you broke up, Mike. What'd you say?
I said I think it sucks that he only lost one sponsor, and it was Nike.
Yes, but can you blame them? How much can Corey do if he's
traditionally? No, traditionally, no. I can't blame them because that's what they do with their regular athletes do for the most part.
They've in as far as regular athletes, they've brought dudes back after stuff like this has happened.
Example.
An example?
Please.
Tiger Woods got dropped after all that stuff.
No, I think they took away his brand. I think he kept his Nike contract, but they took away the Tiger Woods brand.
Okay. Well, is that brand back now?
I don't believe so. No.
Really?
No, Nike pulled their apparel.
They pulled the what?
Nike and Adidas both pulled their apparel out of golf in general.
Nike Golf doesn't make apparel?
Oh, they stopped making something, both them and Adidas, I promise.
I don't know. That was my closest thing to an example, but so I mean I don't have that many backups for this. But I would actually like to do some research just to know.
But Tiger Woods
there are stories
also
that they dropped after like crazy allegations or whatever it was, and then they brought back later in time.
Yeah, but this isn't an allegation. He legitimately killed a person.
Yes, he did. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is
that's the only thing that sucks, you know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't mean it in a bad. I'm not trying to. I wish he would have kept his contract. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
it is what it is.
Yeah. I think that's about all this list has on it. Schmatty dropped a VX part today on Transworld.
And you love the song.
I did not like the song. To be honest.
What language is that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what language it is.
Either. I know he's Hawaiian. Man, I'm gonna sound uncultured if I say anything further. So I'm just gonna.
I don't know. You're gonna say, is it a Hawaiian? They're speaking Hawaiian.
No, I don't think Hawaiian is a language, bro.
It's not. That's what I thought. I mean, but they have it goes
Polynesian or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what it could be. No, yeah, the song wasn't for me. The footage was, I would say, it's what you'd expect out of Schmatty.
It's also a lot of footage of him with full Adidas kits, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure he's getting rid of that for S.
Yeah, dude.
It's
for sure.
Him skating over stuff, him with crazy pop, skating ledges, He's doing what he's good at. Can't blame him. But yeah, the
seen any scrapes?
Not that I remember.
I couldn't see any either. I was watching for him.
Dude, Wrecking Ball really changed the manual game forever.
I think he did too.
I'll never look at a manual the same that I used to.
I completely agree.
Because it's not like no one would ever notice it, but now we all look for it.
Yeah, and that Blake dude even confirmed it. He was like, "Man, I know people that are really checking for this shit now." Blake Johnson.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're not trying to get called out.
Yep.
It's funny.
I mean, dude, it's a legitimate call out in my opinion.
I mean, there's
a man fucking scrape.
Yeah, but there's certain ones that Weck has done where it's like that. I don't care. It's just as legit to me. But I know what you mean.
I still think the Maywood, dude.
What?
With the fucking Danny Maywood with the projected ankles and shit.
That's hilarious.
My fucking god, dude! That was the funniest one yet.
I think
gotta be the best one.
My favorite, just on pure entertainment, for some reason this was the funniest to me, was the Boo Johnson one at Cherry Park. For some reason that video is gone, which sucks. It was so funny. I
don't even remember.
It was so, dude. It was Boo posted like a full edit at Cherry, and he did a hard flip manual and maybe like front shoved out or something. And Weck And in the edit, Boo like slow-mos the hard flip, but right when he goes into the Manny, he speeds it up. And Wet calls him out. He's like, "You sped it up. You think we wouldn't notice your heel scraped?" And you could see Boo's heel on the thing like pretty bad. It was so funny. And Boo does a fakey manual fakey flip, and he taps before he flips out. And Weck pauses it, and he's like, "You're gonna tap," whatever he said, but it was pretty much like, "You're gonna tap on this simple of a trick." It was, and the way Weck talks, obviously, like he made it entertaining. But yeah,
That's
I think
great.
no.
Dude, there was a funny ass comment. He like posted how he like shaved his head, and then like the next photo he has like chainmail on, and somebody comments like, "They do whatever," and he's like, "It's surgically inserted onto my head."
I don't know how he thinks of the things that he does, dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
How does the stuff even happen? Like he has that like
another good one.
Instagram where
another.
What car was he in? He was in whatever. Like I don't even know how he pieces these things together.
But another good ass comment was like, "Where do you buy your chainmail?" And he just says Gucci.
Oh, that dude is insane.
That's good. That's good. All right, dude. Did you see the clip of him getting smoked at that Vans park?
No.
He tries like switch frontside flip. Yeah. Over the like Vans gap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that thing's pretty gnarly.
He tries like either switch frontside flip and just bah, like the lower half just body.
That sucks. That's for Street League this weekend.
What?
Street League's at that Vans park this weekend.
That park looks so sick. Is that the floors or whatever?
The one with what?
Like it's like checkerboard floors. Like the ground is like
where the ledges are.
Yeah, I've seen tag skate there before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Street League this weekend. Any predictions?
Oh, what didn't we talk about? Oh, we talked about everything, right?
I know, but Street League. You have a prediction?
Oh, I haven't fucking watched the Street League in a long time.
I'm gonna go Yuto because he's won 2 in a row. I don't know.
Just gonna pick one of the dudes that always wins.
If I was betting, I'd probably go Niger because I feel like he wants to win. Because I think Yuto won the past 2 maybe. So Niger probably.
Yuto's like 18 years old and doesn't have a board sponsor.
I don't know if I'd say that. He's leaving one for another. Sure. It's not like he's board sponsorless.
Right. Good point. Yeah, Yuto is that dude, man.
Yes. So much control. And he's one of those dudes that can skate everything. He really can. Can do it all.
Yeah, I've seen him skate fucking vert ramps. Dude.
Yes.
I still have really dope photos of him on my Google Drive from the Chicago Street League.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. Well, that's a wrap on 181.
Stick.
We'll be back soon with 182. Hit us up if there's anything that we forgot to talk about, a video we missed, or I don't know, any input.
What did I say I wanted to post again?
You said you wanted to post
Yarne.
Yeah, Yarne. All right. We'll be back. Peace.